question to answer this situation, you should know what is cumulative flow diagram, right? You should know some tools, techniques, knowledge. If you don't know these tools and technique, you don't understand situation and you cannot answer, right? Question. Okay guys, before starting fast track quiz or practice class, actually I would like to introduce you two friends recently passed PMP exam. One of them Mr. Hasan and second one Lae Lae Moe. They passed exam all above targets and very good results. Today actually I would like to introduce them to you for sharing their experiences, exam experiences recently taken. So first of all, everyone, please join me to celebrate them. You can send some emojis maybe from your screen or messages. Very difficult exam. One of the best credential in the world. Project Management Professional PMP certification. And so actually guys, I don't want you to make advertisement. Okay, don't talk about me. Don't talk about Navese. These people needs your real experience in the exam. So you have short time. Thank you for your valuable time to join us, Lae Lae Moe and Hasan. Thank you very much. And actually, I would like to ask you your exam. What kind of questions? I don't want, asking coaching session, other things. Okay, this is not important. Important thing, during exam, it was difficult, and what kind of questions come, and you see many question types. What kind of question you expect, but it is not asked to you, and there is no such questions, because your expectations sometimes, okay, CPI calculation, formula, or a communication channel, how many communication formula, but no formula, or contract type, contract calculation, maybe no contract type. Yeah, if you give such kind of short tips to the people, and guys, other people, you can write your questions chat screen, but we don't have time because their time is limited. We will also start class. That's why let's start. First, Mr. Hasan, let's start. Not ladies first, huh?
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say usually.
Yeah, ladies first, but you pass exam before Lae Lae. That's why I wanna start with you. You just Lae Lae recently passed. So you just 2 weeks ago or like that you passed. That's why let's start with you. About during exam, what questions, expectation, what questions didn't ask you. It will be very useful for others here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, guys, first of all, I don't know at what point you are with the intention to get the PMP certificate. Good luck to everybody with their studying and their PMP certificate. What I want to say is that it depends a lot on where you are standing actually in life, basically, at what point you are. As I said, I'm a busy man. I have a department. I'm managing a department. I'm currently a PMO manager, basically, and I have a team of many people that work under me, and I am influenced by the way that my company manages projects for the last 25 years, basically. Okay, so of course I'm influenced by the methods that my company gave to me and the way that the PMI addresses how to manage projects within the discipline of project things that we did differently, that were influencing me, and of course this conditioned me during my exam. First advice: respect what PMI teaches you, basically. Don't be influenced by the methods if you are currently working in project management, because that will take you off track, take you off road. In fact, in one of the exams that I failed because I did not pass in the first attempt, or even the second for that matter, younger colleagues, younger people that took the exam had better results because they basically participated with the knowledge that they learned from the theoretical lessons, basically. Take it from who you want, basically. Watch YouTube videos, participate with Serkan Bey, or anywhere else. Unfortunately, this is how it is. It's they passed much easier. Colleagues at my age, my generation, who have experience, who are working in project management, they all failed. We saw that we all failed together because we were very influenced on the methods that our company gave to us. So this is the first thing. The second thing is chill out, be cool, don't carry the stress, and be simple in your mind when you process the questions, basically. Read the question first, as Serkan Bey and others also advise. Read the question, read what is asked first, then read the paragraph on top, and then go down to the questions. 50-50 method is absolutely valid. That's what I did for more than 90% of the questions. 50-50. Eliminate right away 2. You will be left with the remaining 2 there. Again, simplify your processing in your mind, read it, and what smells more PMI, go with that one. That's how I performed the last exam, and it flew by really, really smoothly. And in fact, as Serkan coach said, I passed it with a high enough score, basically. So, third point, a little bit of the nature of the questions. So, interestingly, there were almost no questions formula related. CPI, SPI, earned value, planned value, actual cost, things like this. Those were things that I didn't see. One question came and it already gave the formula within it, and it asked which is the correct formula to calculate this scenario, blah, blah, blah. So it was even easier, basically, right? What I noticed is that there's a big tendency in passing from traditional to agile. A lot of the questions are, you worked in a company traditional, now the company wants to work with agile methods, and what should you do here? How should you act over there, etc., etc., etc. Another detail based to this is the question that they ask, not the paragraph where the whole scenario is, but the killing question basically is, what do you do and what do you do first? So this is a really tricky, this is a point that you have to catch. Because if it is what do you do first, it's like the first thing that you got to do. I have to stand up and I have to walk, basically. That's the first thing. But then there's an overall. If it just asks you what do you do, then it's more general, right? Well, I have to do this when I arrive to the final point and solve the issue. So it's more general. So it will ask you what do you do and what do you do first. So there's a serious amount of questions that come like this too, a little bit. Yeah, so these are the kind of, there was no questions based on the network diagram, basically. So the planning, how many days you have, the critical path, and so on. I didn't get any questions like that. There was a good amount of drag and drops. This was interesting. So I would say about 5, 6, 7 drag and drops. So you're filling in matching the boxes, basically. That was also fun. And for the rest, there were a lot of questions based on like the scenarios related to the minimum viable product, basically, or the quality documents, basically, the closure of the project. A lot of team member over here, another team member over there, plus you have a collocated team member, the internet is poor, what do you do? There was like a lot of scenarios like this, basically. So this is more a lot of scenario-based questions I encountered during my exam. Roughly, these are the biggest advices that I can give. As I said, the second exam, which I failed, my second attempt, I was stressed. I studied a lot. I hoped to be confident within myself, but I experienced that it was too over. I just overthought too much. I was reading the question. I was saying, but what if he means this? But what if they intend that? And blah, blah. No. The third exam, I went in, read the question, whatever it is, that's what it is. Give your answer according to that, get the result, and go home, right?
Very good points you touch. Thank you so much. And actually, the questions is not like that. Okay, which in Kanban, work in progress or uncompleted task, which tool we can use to track? A. Cumulative flow diagram. Okay, B. An answer cumulative flow diagram. But question is not like that, right? Not, but question to answer this situation, you should know what is cumulative flow diagram, right? You should know some tools, techniques, knowledge. If you don't know these tools and technique, you don't understand situation and you cannot answer, right? Question. Yeah, that's why I think we should know tools and techniques, some description and what it is. Like what is spike, what is refinement meeting, what is review meeting. Of course, questions not directly, but inside the situation and also answers, you should know those tools, right, Mr. Hasan? Okay.
Yes. A trick. Permit me to share this. So, I mean, Serkan, you were my coach, and we went over the whole deal, right? And just like what we're doing right now, we also recorded our sessions. So, of course, within the your provided website, because I wasn't alone, I had a colleague, we solved a lot of questions. We were confronting them and cross-checking them and so on. Which one did you do right? Which ones did I do wrong? And this and that. So, 1 week before the exam, I watched all the theoretical videos that we did. So I retook the lessons basically 1 week before the exam. Each day I took 2 hours. So it was like Sunday 2 hours, Monday 2 hours, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 hours. That's how many hours of videos that we have. I went over all these subjects again, refreshed my mind. Friday, I went to the exam, bang, and I passed it. Just to give an example, there was in one of the questions that that we were talking about, Serkan Bey, there was the Parkinson law, basically, right? Parkinson. So I was like, damn it, I didn't know what it was at that moment. I heard about it for sure. I understood it when it was told me months ago, maybe in the theoretical lessons that we took, but I forgot about it. So I was curious. I went back. I learned what it was, basically, and I just wanted to clear it out of my mind. I understood what the Parkinson was. Guess what? Next day, I went in the exam, bang. I had one question asking about which one of the answers were Parkinson. And that was the correct answer, because that's what the question drove me to. Unfortunately, at the end of the PMP exam, you cannot see which ones you did right and which ones you did wrong. But in this case, I knew this one was right. So this is one small detail that I picked out of all those hours of lessons that I had with the Serkan coach, and it matters at the end. At the end of the day, with one question here, one question there, a little detail that you remember there, or a little something that you refreshed your mind over here, these add up, and at the end you can get those the dark green, the over target result that hopefully you guys all get.
Great. Thank you so much for your time and very nice and very important experience you share. Now, thank you, Hasan Bey. Hasan Bey, you can stay a little bit for if you want to listen. Lae Lae Moe.
I will.
Okay.
Yes, I'll stay a little bit more. You're welcome very much. You're welcome very much, Serkan coach, to give me the opportunity to share the experience with the colleagues.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I have LinkedIn and so on. If you want to contact me and ask any questions, I'll always be like to help like this.
Great.
No problem at all.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Good luck to everybody.
Thank you. Yes, Lae Lae Moe, can you explain your during exam experience? What kind of questions? You also did great score above target, and then how was the questions? Can you share with everyone?
Actually, it is same as Mr. Hasan told. One calculation question, and then one contract type, only one, and then mostly no graph, no chart. 2 or 3 dragon mapping question and answers, and a lot of context heavy scenario. So what I realized is that you don't need to memorize everything. It is just about mindset, concept, logic. If you got the concept, mindset, logic, then you are good to pass. Timing is enough. Very good working. 50. I got 50 minutes extra, so which can enough of review my answer, but I didn't have this chance because of Pearson viewed online technical issue. So you are from Myanmar, then I recommend that not taking with the online, go to the exam center. So this is your stress-free exam. So important thing is that we have you need to sit the mock exam test, full mock exam test before the exam 1 week before. It is as for me, it is enough. It is enough. Most of the logic are camped in the exam, but not exactly saying the word, just logic, just concept. So not much stress question types or scenario based.
Okay, but it is easy because you prepared very well. That's why you solve many questions. How many questions you solve? Around more than 1,000 questions before exam, right? You solve many questions.
Yes, I sit 5 full decks in the LMS. I sit all of this. Full moon five. Yes. It is before 1 week I my exam. So
Yeah, because you're ready. If you are not ready, exam is difficult. If you're ready, I remember my first exam. I failed in my first PMP exam in 2005 because I was not ready. Like Mr. Hassan, I think I'm experienced. It will be easy for me. Job work experience. I'm working PMO. I know everything, but job experience not enough because maybe our company not using best standards, best practices. So we are looking at the questions according to what we are doing right now at the office. Maybe these are not enough to answer, or maybe not correct answers. What correctly doing, correct way. Really congratulations. You study very well. During the class also I know you. I follow your, performance was good, and very disciplined you did. But discipline first thing, because I see here you both my students. I see Mr. Hassan. You very disciplined students. You always push me, push coach. You always ask me, push me, and also you did your assignments and everything. I think one of the success, I think discipline. 99% it belongs to you. Such success, if you discipline and consistent, everybody can pass this exam. But difficult to have this consistency. And also experience. That's why I really congratulations and very proud of you, and also thank you for your sharing very good great experience for other people. I think you'll influence others as well. Thank you so much.
Coach, thanks. Thank you very much. Really, it was I'm sad on one side because we were having fun while we were studying, even if it was stressful, even if I still didn't have the certificate. So hopefully, of course, this doesn't mean that I got my certificate. Bye bye. No. Hopefully, we'll collaborate because I have a lot of young people also in my company that I absolutely want them to benefit and get your assistance and your coaching. You said no commercials, but I mean this much. Please permit. Yes, it was really good. So guys, really don't stress. Just I failed once, I failed twice. Even if I would have failed another 9 times, I hope I'm not that stupid, but at the end I would have got it. So just clear your mind, convince yourself that you're braver than the system. Study, have your program, study, just go in it, and if you do fail, don't get upset, don't get demoralized. It's just a matter of understanding, because it's been years since I finished my schooling, since I've been preparing for exams and so on. So I had to reconnect to the studying part of my life too again, right? Because I've been working for the last, I don't know, 20 years, and I've forgot how to study. So I kind of put myself together, reading, understand from what you read, elaborate it, process it in your brain, and then express it as a result. So you need some time to catch back to. I'm talking to the ones that are not that young anymore, let's say.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry. Okay. Thank you so much for the comments. Last thing from Lale, you have something to add?
No, it is just if you have 3 weeks and 7 to 8 hours a day, it is 90% chance to pass. because I have a long holiday, Myanmar New Year 10-day holiday. I have time to study 7 hours a day, and just 2 weeks 7 hours a day is make me ready to pass the exam. So it is.
Yeah, very good part. This part. Actually, I am also suggesting progressive elaboration, progressively loading. Like when you start course, okay, don't spend too much time because course also intensive. Then progressively load your studies. Like last 3 weeks, you said, like you should load yourself more. But in the beginning of course, slowly progressing, slowly loading, and near to exam, load yourself. That's why I suggest everyone to set date for the exam. Even you are not ready, set date when you start the course. If uh, if you don't have procrastination, just laziness, start and you postpone always. But if you set like I will sit exam 18 August, and okay, right now slowly 2 hours per week, but last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 hours, maybe 6 hours study. Depends on your experience. Guys, thank you so much. Actually, it is longer than we expected because people like experience sharing sessions. Then we will start lesson. We have practice class now. Thank you, Mr. Hasan Lae Lae Moe, for joining. Thank you so much.
Guys, enjoy it all. Keep in touch, hopefully.
Okay.
Ciao, coach. Take care.
See you. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.